All right, so we're gonna get caught up today. So I just opened up a new project. I'm just gonna call this Dungeon Maze Game. And I've already got a cat with two different costumes here. So there's my code, this is my costume. I've got two different costumes. So I'm actually just going to flip-flop these costumes. I'm going to call this one Idle. This one Kick. I'm going to make this character look like it's kicking. Kind of move this a little bit. There we go. So that looks like he's kicking. And then we need another costume that is like a punch costume. And we're going to turn him a little bit here again. Take this arm and let's move his head backwards a little bit. Backwards just a little bit, so his arm will actually a little punch action on him. So I have an idle costume, punch costume, and a kick costume. So now I need to code my character so that he will do these things. So I'm going to say control events when clicked. I'm going to make a variable called state. To set state to and then we're going to say forever if key pressed. We want control, I think is what that is. Yeah, control. So if forever, if sensing key pressed, I'm just going to say like A. So forever, if key A is pressed, we're going to set, oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to set state to punch. And we're going to wait. It's now wait. Just wait like a half a second or maybe a little less. 2 seconds. All right, so now whenever I press the A button, my character is going to go to the state of punch, whatever that is. We don't have that coded in here yet, but we will here in just a second. So we need to describe what these states are. We have the idle state and the punch state. So I'm going to say events when clicked forever. When clicked forever if say if state is equal to idle. When clicked forever, if state is equal to idle, we are going to switch custom to idle. So then my character will be the idle costume. duplicate this, and we're just going to stick this in here. We're going to say if state equals punch, punch. If state equals kick. And now I have my state set to idle. So it's like idle. If key A pressed, you should punch. So I'm gonna, yeah. Ooh, he just punches. Doesn't return to idle. So we'll have to fix that. He's not returning to his idle state. So let's just stick that in there. Let me say set state to idle. So now if we punch, 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 and you can see up here the variable's changing from idle to punch, punch. All right, cool. Now we need to do the same thing for kick. So we're going to say if key, do S is right beside A. If key S is pressed, set state to kick. Wait a little bit. So stop it, start it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's a good kick. All right, so now we have a character that punches. And we need our character to move around the screen. So we need to go ahead and just put in a basic motion code for him, for our character. So give me just a second here. All right, so we are going to say events when clicked, control forever. It just means at any point after we start the program, we're going to set rotation style motion. There we go. Motion blocks. Set rotation style to left, right. And we're going to say if arrow button is pressed. There we go. If the up arrow is pressed, we are going to motion change Y 5. Just go through 5. So now when I press the up arrow, he goes up. Same thing to happen. Press the down arrow. Down. So now it goes down and up, up and down. And same thing, just duplicate it. Same thing to happen. Press the right arrow, but I don't want to change the Y. I want to change the X. I want it to go to the right, a positive number, just 5. Should be plenty. Say press the left arrow, and it's going to be negative because it's going to go backwards. So now my character goes up, he goes down, he goes left, he goes right. If you don't put this piece in the set rotation style, what happens is nothing. It should have flipped over. It's not. Normally a character will flip face the wrong direction. So there we go. So we have a character who does some basic motion here. Basic motion here. So the next thing that we need is a bad guy. So we're gonna can't choose a sprite here. We need something that you can fight. So cat is going to fight, obviously, a dog. Looks like. Nope, I like this duck. I'm going with the duck. All right, so he's gonna fight this duck. So our duck is going to need 2 costumes. So I'm gonna duplicate his costume. And I need to make this duck look less threatening here at first. So I'm just gonna rotate his wing. I'm just gonna put it down there. What's this weird eye thing? I'm gonna put this over here too. Zoom in. It's weird. That's a normal looking duck. All right, and now the duck already has a punch costume. So I'm gonna say punch, and this is duck idle. So my duck has 2 costumes. This is gonna be my bad guy. So here's my duck, and then here's my punching duck. Idle duck, punching duck. Idle duck, punching duck. So that'll work. So I need to put some code in here so that way my duck will punch my cat whenever my cat gets close to it. So give me just a second. It's not the right one. We're gonna say something along the lines of if so close, we'll switch him to punch. So we'll do so first. We are clicked over to my cat. And I'm just going to steal my cat code here. I'm just going to drop this on my duck. So now my duck says if state equals idle, switch costume to idle. If state equals punch, switch it to punch. I don't have a kick on my goblet or my duck, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. So, all right. So anytime we can switch this on, the duck as well, so we can switch it over to. Now let's see, we'll get the right chunk of code here. I think all that I need here is for it just to say if it's so close to it, then just switch costume to. Hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. I do not need this chunk of code actually, so let's get rid of that. So we're just going to say events when clicked looks. Oops, sorry, I clicked something there. I'm going to say looks switch costume to idle. So now whenever he starts, he's just standing normal. And then we're going to say control any point. So forever, if at any point he is touching sprite 1. I need to rename sprite 1. So sprite 1 says cat. Okay. So if any point he's touching the cat, then he's going to switch costumes to punch. That's what we're going to say, and then we're going to say wait. And looks switch costumes to. So if at any point cat touches him, he punches. All right, so we need a few things here. So our duck to, I want my duck to chase my cat, actually. It's what I want. I want my duck to chase the cat. So I'm going to say when clicked, control forever. So if at any point, if say something about if the distance to the cat, I want to say something like that. So so we're going to say like if let's see, I think we need one. No, we need like a less. There we go. Less than is what we need. So we're going to go with distance to cat. It's less than 15. Just put something like that in there. We are going to motion set rotation style. There we go. We're going to set rotation style left, right. We are going to point in direction. No, we're going to point towards cat. We look towards the cat. Actually, let's just look towards the cat as soon as we. That's just forever. We'll just forever look towards the cat, like we're watching the cat. So forever point towards the cat, and if the distance is less than 15, then set rotation to left, right, and we're going to just move. Just go move. Move. There we go. And we'll just set it like 5 or something like that. So now, oh, my duck is upside down. Why is my duck upside down? That's odd. Must be this. Let's get rid of this. Still upside down. Let's do that. There we go. All right, so when I get close to him, that way he punches me. Oh, he's punching me. Let's maybe make this number bigger. Let's say no, that didn't work. If distance to cat is less than 50, move. If distance to cat is less than 50, maybe it needs to be bigger than 50. Just go with bigger. Oh yeah, look at that. Now he's going crazy. So let's just say 100. Go away, duck. Oh gosh, he's too fast. It's too fast. I cannot run away from him. So let's see. He's only gonna move 4. Can slow him down a little bit. All right. He's got quite the punch on him, but that'll work for now. So and my cat is not turning left. I hit the left button. Is that real quick? That should need to be in there. No, that didn't work. Why is my character not? Something's weird there. Sorry, let me just fiddle with this for a second. Something odd is going on there, because he should face the other direction when I hit those motion buttons. It should work. Should not do that inside there. Just a second here. Is what Well, something's going on weird there. Let's with that for a second. So, but right now you have a cat that moves right and left and up and down. Once he gets close to the duck chases after him. So that's good. My cat punches, kicks. He's gonna have to turn because he won't punch and kick the other direction. So I don't like my duck going crazy like that. So we'll have to adjust that just a little bit, but that's all. It's all right for now. So I need to put in a health. Put in a health for my unicorn, and I need a health for the duck. So that way, when I hit the duck, his health goes down. That's what I need. Both of those things on there. So let's go ahead and put the health in for the duck. So variable, make a variable, let's call it duck. Go. This is going to be our duck health. So we are going to say events when clicked, control forever. If something happens, we're going to change the duck by -1. So it's going to go down 1. So when do we want the duck's health to go down? Oh, we need to set when flag clicked, set duck to 10. So now the duck has a health bar of 10. So set duck to 10 forever. If something happens, change the duck by 1. We want a couple things to happen. We want if he's touching the cat and the cat is punching. So if we have if touching the cat and the cat is punching. So we need this because we're going to say if the state is equal to punch. So we're going to say when we click the flag, set the duck's health to 10 forever if touching the cat and the state is punching, change the duck's health by -1. So sorry, punch. So punch, 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 punch. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The duck's like way super negative. Okay, so we killed him. He's definitely dead. Get off me, duck. There you go. All right, so the duck is definitely dead. So we need to put in the kick too. So let's go ahead and duplicate that. And we'll put in if touching the cat and it's kick and change the by -2, something like that. So now our duck's health will go down, and we need to probably put in like a little bit of a weight in there, so that way it doesn't just like super rapid punch the duck the whole time. So let's just put in a control. Let's just say wait until let's go with not. Wait until not, let's say, state equals punch. Let's do that again. Let's kick. So now it'll have like a little pause in it is what will happen. So it'll have a pause in it. So now I got this character that moves around and he kicks and he punches. It's not moving quite perfectly right, but I'm not gonna worry about that right this second. And then my duck is moving around too. But once my health bar gets to 0, I need my duck to die. So I'm gonna costume, duplicate this costume, and I need this character to appear dead. So something along these lines. And, I like the classic X's over his eyes. That's the best way to do it. He's dead. So there's dead duck for you. I'm just gonna call this dead duck. All right. So now I need a piece of code in here that says whenever my health is equal to 0, duck is dead. So I'm gonna say events when clicked forever, because at any point, if the duck, say if the duck equals 0, well, we don't want to do that. We want it to be less than. So that way, if our duck accidentally goes negative, like he's at 1 and then I kick him and he goes to -1, it wouldn't stop. So we want to say if duck is less than 1. So if duck is less than 1, we're going to look dead. Switch costume to dead. And we need him to stop chasing us. We need him to stop following us around, because we don't want him to do that anymore. So I guess we will hide the variable, because we don't want the variable to show either if he's dead. Don't care about that. If the duck is less than 1, switches to dead, hide the variable, and he needs to stop chasing us. So I guess we'll say stop all. We'll just throw in a stop all there. So we'll go with control. Stop. Other scripts in this sprite. So we'll see if that works. So all right, we've got a duck here. We need to kick him. So, and he appears to be dead. He's not chasing us anymore. So perfect. Start. I need to get this cat to flip whenever I press the arrow. So I need to mess with this for just a second. I'm gonna pause the video while I mess with it. I need to see me do that. All right, well, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we're just gonna try this. So we're gonna say motion. If the right arrow is pressed, point that direction. And if the left arrow is pressed, point that direction. So let's see if that works. Aha, flips. I'll be able to kick both directions and punch both directions. So perfect. We need a chunk of code on our cat, so that way our cat can die as well. So we need that. So we need variables. We don't need to show the state variable. So So we're going to put in something similar here. So we want when clicked, we're going to show cat variable, and we're going to set it to 10 for now. So there's cat, he's got that variable. And then we're going to say my controls forever. If something happens, then we will go down. So if something happens, then our health will go down. So let's say it should be pretty much the same thing. We're going to say if sensing, we want if touching, say if touching duck and the duck is punching us. So we're going to say if touching duck and duck costume is punch. Let's say looks, no, maybe down here. No, that's not quite what we want. Maybe it's sensing. Let's go with looks and there, this is what I want right here. Let's say duck number, duck, let's just go with duck name. And we'll say if duck name equals, so touching duck and costume name of duck is punch. Long chunk of code, but should work for us. Scroll this over so you can see it easier. So when the flag is clicked, we're going to set the cat's health to 10. We're going to show it. And then forever at any point, no, we do not have to restart our computer. If touching the duck and the costume name of the duck is punch, then to change the cat variable, which is the cat health, by 1. And then we're also going to need a dead code for our cat. So let's go ahead and duplicate our cat. It's dead. And let's make our cat look dead. Goodbye, main character. Fold up your tail, buddy. Oh. Goodbye, tail. Its leg, of course, is down. Arm should be full. Let's leave it like this. You're looking pretty dead there, cat. Close his eyes. Let's try that. It's weird. So paint can, I'm gonna select this. Probably shouldn't be so happy either. So sad he's dead. I would take his mouth the other direction. There. Oh, poor cat. Poor cat. He's definitely dead. I better call dead costume. All right, so back to our code now. So we're going to say pretty much the same thing. We're going to say when clicked, control forever. If cat's health. Let's see, we want an equal sign, less than sign. We could just copy it over from duck, but say if the variable, let's do it for a second. If the cat variable is less than 1, we will switch costume to dead, and we will control stop. Stop all. So let's test this out here. Can punch us, please. Oh man, that duck just whooped us. That's a very fast duck. All right. So let's fight him. Oh my goodness, something's wrong with that duck. That duck is way too good at punching. Let's see. I bet we don't have a weight on here. No, we do. If touching cat, then switch costume to punch, wait 1 second, switch costume to idle. That's a vicious duck that we got there. Knockout City. Now, one thing that I do need to do is I need to put that duck, whenever he's clicked, I need to make him start all the way over there. So he's a ways away from me. So let's say when the flag is clicked, go to, just put him up here in the corner. It's 182 and 103. So 182 and 3. So now, there we go. Beat it. Let's just see if I can beat it. Something is it's too fast. It's too fast. So we're just gonna leave him like that for now. I need my cat to have a starting spot too. So when clicked, go to negative 151, negative 92. So this will get us to a good stopping point. I need to plug my computer in anyway. So see if maybe we can slow that duck down a little bit. I'm going to shrink him a little bit. He's awfully big. Let's make him smaller. Ooh, I like that better. It's a tiny duck. 75. That's better. My cat's really too big right now anyway to shrink him down a little bit. No, the duck is just way too vicious. Something wrong here with his code, so maybe we just put a weight in here. He's got wait 1 second. Maybe let's wait 2 seconds. Slow down. He's just a killer. We do need to show his variable. Whenever he starts moving. So right here, show duck. Yeah, so now close to him, he should pop up there on the screen. I can only get 1 kick in before he kills me. So he's just vicious. Just the absolute. Absolute beast. Well, oh well, we can mess with it later, so we don't have to worry about it right this exact second. So, all right, so we have pretty much the basics in for our character, and so what we need is we need to draw on some walls. If we're gonna have a maze dungeon game or something like that, we need to to draw in some walls. So I'm just going to paint a costume here, and we'll just call it level. We'll just call it red. Blue. Let's put blue lines here. Go. It's lovely. To be middle of the stage. Right, so I've got it centered at least. Let's there. Let's zoom out. There we go. I need all of those just to be thicker so I can. That's 25. That's better. This wall over. Got it. This wall needs to go over. This corner. Whoa, I don't know what just happened. Just restart. Line wasn't straight. Go. Now it's all moving together. Oh, that'll work good enough for now. So now I have like a playing arena. And let's put, just put like a little box in the middle. There we go. Box there, cat. They're still too big. I'm not sure. Let's duck down. 60. All right, cool. So now I have them inside of this playing arena, and I have this sprite. We'll call them walls. Just call it walls. Now we want to make it so our cat cannot go through the walls. So I'm just going to modify this existing code here, this motion code. I'm just going to duplicate it for now. I'm just going to say if he is touching the walls to bounce back is essentially what I'm going to say. I'm going to say if your cat is touching the walls, bounce back. So let's just see if we can do it this way first. Let's just pull one of these out. Let's put it around the whole thing. So we say forever if doing this, then these things. So we're going to say if touching walls. We'll say if you're touching the walls, and if the up arrow is pressed, we're actually going to go downwards, so that way you bounce off the wall. And if you're pressing the down arrow, you're going to go up. So that way you go up the walls. Actually, I'm going to do just slightly more than my existing motion. So we want to -6 and 6. So now what should happen when I run into the wall? Cannot go through the walls. So this is good. Can't go through the walls. And I need to say something similar. Something similar for my duck. Something similar for my duck. So let's flip over to the duck here real quick. And my duck motion is just move 4. That's what it is. It's this right here. Here's my duck motion. And so I'm saying if I'm close to the cat, I'm going to move 4 steps. And I want to say if I hit the wall, then to bounce slightly further back. So I'm going to say events when clicked, control forever. If touching the wall, to move -5 instead of the 4. So now I should move the other way. So let's see if that works. Go here. Oh my goodness, this is so, I can't, so fast. I can't even get close enough to him. One punch just destroys me. Maybe I just put a weight in there. That's what I do. I'm just gonna stick a weight in there. So let's just put a weight 1 second. And that's out. That's the wrong spot. Get out there. That's not the right spot. I want this one up here. I'm supposed to wait 2 seconds. Forever if touching cat, switch costume to punch, wait 2 seconds. Switch costume to idle. That should be right. Let's switch moves, which is like 5 seconds. He's not waiting. That's not waiting at all. Oh, that was not any seconds. What was happening there? He's just flattening me. That's not changing anything. That should be maybe some of the cat. Some of the cat. Maybe we need to put a weight in here. Let's try that. My computer just got dark because it's threatening to die on me. Maybe this is it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, now Mr. Duck, you can't go through the wall either. You can't travel around it. I like that a lot better. He's stuck. So that part's not cool, but all right, so the duck is killable now. So that's good. Let's make sure our health doesn't keep like going down or something weird whenever I touch him. All right. Did his health bar disappear when he died? I think he did. Oh my goodness, he's so hard to kill. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save this for now. So So we have a character that moves, we have walls that stop us, we can travel through the walls. Our bad guy, the duck, has a health bar. He cannot travel through the walls, or it, I guess, cannot travel through the walls. Character faces both directions, moves all of the directions. So we got most of the basic stuff covered here. So if you've fallen behind in your dungeon maze game, this will give you a good start. I will make a video on how to put the doors in for the rest of the levels tomorrow, and then you'll be able to do that. So that's what we're looking at.